Fans of Coronation Street have voiced a strong plea to the show's producers about Theo Silverton, and it doesn't bode well. Viewers of the ITV soap have expressed concern almost since day one regarding Todd's romance with newcomer Theo, even though many had hoped the funeral director would finally find love on the cobbles. But now, without realizing it, Todd is sinking deeper into a manipulative and controlling relationship with Theo, who was recently exposed for treating past partners the same way after unexpectedly running into one during a trip to Manchester's gay village. In Wednesday's October 22nd episode set in Weatherfield, Todd discovered that Theo had lied to him about his recent outburst and learned that the person who canceled their contract was Pete. Fans will recall that Pete is the man Theo had a one-night fling with last week in an attempt to get under Todd's skin, after Todd had been seen sharing drinks with his ex, Billy Mayhew, while celebrating good news about his health. Returning home to confront Theo, Todd found himself in a worse situation when George Shuttleworth turned up, offering the couple a restaurant voucher after learning about their financial strain when Todd asked for a pay rise at the Undertaker's. Theo then glared at Todd from across the room as a bank message revealed his account had slipped into overdraft, signaling their growing money problems. With Theo's alarming conduct escalating, fans quickly demanded his departure. One user, Jam1982, wrote, "Classic emotional gaslighting. Please, Todd, dump him quickly." Another, Nancy Paradise 66, added, "The only thing Theo's right about is that he needs to leave." A third, Hey Gilly Bob, commented, "Get Theo out. Can't stand him." The show's producers explained, "We've watched Todd fall for someone complicated, someone who's made sacrifices for him, so by the time the real drama unfolds, Todd feels he owes Theo everything." At that moment, Theo's true nature is exposed. He's dark, calculating, and manipulative, a master at twisting Todd's emotions and controlling him. This storyline explores domestic abuse within a same-sex relationship. Although the plot has been described as uncomfortable to watch, Kate confirmed that Todd and Theo's story will continue, promising more intense and emotional episodes ahead. She elaborated, "Their journey still has a long way to go, with several very dark but deeply meaningful and raw chapters to come. We've experimented with the show's structure to tell this story. It's a remarkable, powerful episode centered entirely on their relationship, something we've never attempted before." In fact, it's truly unique. No one has told a story in this particular way before, and its emotional impact is extraordinary. After watching it myself, I was honestly stunned. I had to replay it just to process everything. It's profoundly moving, and Gareth and James deliver phenomenal performances. Becky drops a stunning revelation to Carla in Coronation Street as tension explodes. Carla Connor has long stood as one of Coronation Street's most formidable figures. Confident, sharp-tongued, and not easily intimidated. Few dare to cross her, but it appears Becky Swain is more than ready for the battle. Carla and Lisa Swain's relationship seemed to be heading for a fairy tale ending after a heartfelt proposal, but their happiness was short-lived when Lisa's supposedly late wife, Becky, made a jaw-dropping return, very much alive and determined to reclaim her family in Weatherfield. Speaking about Becky, Corey producer Kate Brooks shared, "Becky's focused on one thing, getting her family back. She's smart, manipulative, and incredibly strategic. She's managed to stay dead for 4 years. She's resourceful, knows exactly how to twist the truth, and understands Lisa's emotional confusion. She's dangling memories of their old life to pull her back in." Unsurprisingly, with both women wanting Lisa all to themselves, tensions have reached boiling point. While Carla was away in Ireland, Becky took advantage of her absence to reconnect with Lisa and attempt to win her over. However, the moment Carla returned, Becky made another bold move, revealing that she'd been living under the same roof as Lisa at number 6. Things went from bad to worse when Carla later saw footage of Lisa and Becky modeling Betsy Swain's designs during the Rovers' Halloween party. Hurt and furious, Carla stormed home. Sensing an opening, Becky played their old first dance song and tried to reignite the spark with Lisa. Lisa wasted no time confessing everything to Carla, who immediately confronted Becky. Without holding back, Carla warned her if she ever tried to kiss Lisa again, she'd be a dead woman. And this time, it would stick. By the following week, Carla is still shaken by Becky's interference. She tells Lisa she's convinced it's only a matter of time before Becky manages to worm her way back into their lives. Despite Lisa's efforts to calm her down, Carla's doubts remain, leading her to call Becky in for a tense face-to-face meeting. When the two fierce women finally clash, Carla firmly declares that Becky has no place in Lisa's future. But Becky only laughs, insisting Lisa still loves her and that she can see it written all over her face. With Becky refusing to back off, Carla may have finally met an equal in strength and stubbornness. Yet, as the upcoming scenes tease, a run-in with D.I. Costello could mean Becky's dangerous game comes to an unexpected and possibly final end. Coronation Street introduces two new figures linked to Ben Driscoll's mysterious past. Coronation Street actor Aaron McCusker has shed light on the backstory of newcomer Ben Driscoll, whose arrival in Weatherfield has already stirred plenty of curiosity. Recently seen purchasing the Rover's return for his wife Eva Price, Ben moved on to the cobbles with their children and his mother, Maggie Driscoll. Amid reports suggesting that a flashback episode exploring Ben's early life with his brother is in development, McCusker hinted at two major additions to the storyline, including Ben's former wife. Yes, there's an ex-wife, and we've also discussed the possibility of showing more of Ben's brother, McCusker revealed. There are so many possible directions this story could take, and I'm genuinely eager to see how it unfolds. The actor also teased that viewers might see Ben forming bonds with Corey regulars Steve McDonald and Tim Metcalf. Reflecting on his experience working alongside Jack P. Shepard, who plays David Platt, McCusker shared, "Jack reached out right away. He was so friendly and made a real effort. He's hilarious, and he's got such a great smile. We've got a lovely episode together. And as for Steve and Tim, we filmed a few scenes in the Rovers, and I can totally see the three of them becoming mates. I'd also love for Ben to strike up a friendship with Roy Cropper." He went on to add, "I've already filmed one scene in Roy's roles, and honestly it felt just as exciting as stepping into the Rovers. We'll see what direction they take Ben in. What I've done so far has been brilliant. The storylines are strong and it's been non-stop, which I really enjoy." Although Ben's future remains largely under wraps, McCusker hinted that tough times lie ahead for the newcomer, especially as tensions escalate between his mother Maggie and wife Eva. "He's genuinely caught in the middle because he adores them both," McCusker explained. "There's nothing more difficult than being torn between two people you deeply care about." He realizes that isn't always kind to, yet he's hesitant to interfere because she raised him alone and he feels indebted to her, the actor explained. It puts him in a tough position. Part of him just wants her to stop talking to Eva that way, and sometimes he secretly hopes she'd just take a step back or leave for a bit. Coronation Street continues on ITV1 every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m., with episodes also available to stream on ITVX.